that you can get it. Now, why do I call it as magic? So you will all realize this magic or experience this magic within few minutes, right? The mathematics, which had been a troublesome for us, a fear factor for the kids, it would be just in few seconds. You'll be able to solve all the mathematical calculations within some seconds. And that is why we call it as magical, right? So let's begin with our today's session. And very first thing, see, you all should pat yourself. You should congratulate yourself for taking the first step towards the learning of Vedic mathematics. Now, why do I call it that you should pat yourself, congratulate yourself? Because whenever you are doing something new, whenever you are initiating any new step, whenever you are moving towards a new path of life, always thank God. And along with that, pat yourself. Because it is you who stood firm and took the decision. Otherwise, what happens? We plan number of times we plan something, but what happens? Suddenly at the last moment we think, oh, let's leave it. Just now, New Year passed. All of us made so many resolutions. Yes, we'll start morning walk, we'll start jogging, we'll start meditation from our new year. What happened? Everything gone. The very first morning, we thought, oh, let me restart, let me start from the next day. Yes, it happens or not? How many of you think it happens like this? Please, okay, let me.
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah, mostly it happens.
Mostly it happens, yes. Because what happens, we see, I'll in short a while, I'll tell you why it happens and all this. And it is always there. Whenever you have a positive thought in your mind, there is always a restriction from the Almighty. There is always a doubt. Should I go? Should I continue? Should I do this or not? But yes, whenever you have a negative thought, you never think again and just go for it. For example, a very simple example, I won't say it is a negative 100%, but yes, if you have planned for a movie on the 1st of the new year, would you leave it? No. But to start education, start meditation, start morning walk, or start something constructive, educative, informative, we always think twice. And then at the last moment, we say, oh, let's leave it. I know so many people over here also who are talking since long, but were not able to make it, right? Somehow it may be, see, sometimes situations are not in our hand, but it happens. Yes, it was being prolonged. It was being delayed for so long without any reason also. So that is the reason. When you have taken the step, first pat yourself, first congratulate yourself, because this is a new beginning, right, towards learning of Vedic mathematics, a subject which will change your entire course of life. Number of things you learn, how it will change. Okay, so let me introduce myself first. So I'm Dr. Yogesh Chandana, an internationally certified trainer for Vedic mathematics. Also an author, and I have written books on Vedic mathematics step by step. Step by step means we'll move gradually, right from the beginning, from the first step to the higher end. Also, I'm an educator from last 25 years. And my job is to motivate and help people to grow as an educators. Now, coming to the subject, coming to the topic. See, very first thing, realize one thing. It is the first step which is the difficult. Once you have decided, then the journey will start, then the things will continue. So the first step, always be motivated, confident. That is the most difficult one. And today you have taken that step, right? So feel proud of yourself. Another thing, never think, what will I do? Or will I see? These all things come in a mind. What will I do by learning meditation? What will I do by learning something new? What will I do if I learn English or maths at this stage of life? See, all these things should not matter you. Age is just a number. If you have, how many of you have been to KFC? See, do you know his example? How many times he failed? And there are so many such examples. Donald Trump, the president of America, the most powerful country, how old he was. If he would have thought like us, would he have been a president of such a strong country? So we call it as the strongest person on the world. So we should never think this way. Anytime knowledge, see, knowledge is what you can gain anytime and every time from anyone to everyone, right? We'll start our session with the first Adhayah of Bhagavad Gita. Now, what does that say? The first Adhayah says, we all should be confident and motivated all the time. But does it happen? Normally in a day, also in a single day, we lose our confidence and motivation so many times. Oh, I'm not feeling good. I'm not doing this. Oh, I'm not happy today. I'm not doing this. So what is expected from our life? Nothing, just to be confident, because that gives you the energy, that gives you the momentum. So we should be confident and motivated all the time. So let's start this journey with a positive thought and with a motivation. Minded, you are at the right place, right time, and in the right hands. Now, about this workshop, about this session. Now, this is towards learning of Vedic mathematics, launching your own classes, and leading towards the success, right? So first you learn some concepts today. Tomorrow you learn how to launch it, and then how to lead ahead. Okay, so let's come to the history, brief history of Vedic mathematics. So the very first question arises, what is Vedic mathematics? Why is it called so? Yes, anyone who has this answer? What is Vedic mathematics, or why is it called so, and why we are, because all of us are here, we are investing our 1 hour, 2 hours here for a subject called Vedic mathematics. So what do you think? What is Vedic mathematics? Yes, Krishnaraj, Durga, Dhan Kumar, Purushottam, Joshi, Rabi, Umesh, Tushar.
So it's a so it is the collection of some certain formulas, tricks. So you have last time you have told that don't use the word.
I didn't remember. Okay, very good.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
So it is the collection of formula, especially,
okay,
and
a small request.
the formula was collected by, I think, Swami Bharati, something. Swami Bharati Tirtha. Okay.
Yes.
So he was the Indian monk also.
Yes. Okay, a small request. See, we all are going to become trainers. And mind it, if you attend these 2 days only, you can teach any student. So that means these 2 days you are going to get trained as a trainer. So what is the first thing requirement? You need to be online. So if we'll not come on the camera, how will we face the students tomorrow? Day after tomorrow, Monday, how will we face the students? So my request is you should switch on your cameras until and unless it is very, there is some situation you cannot do it. So I think you should all be on the cameras. Right? Okay. Very first thing is, what is Vedic mathematics? Why is it called so? Now, when we talk about why is it called so, Vedic mathematics, the term, the name, Vedic. Now, this is called so because of its origin. And what is the origin? It is from our Vedas.
Vedas.
How many Vedas we have? Yes?
4 Vedas.
Yes. Which one?
Rig Ved, Yajur Ved, Atharva
Tushar?
Ved.
Yes.
Shambhed.
Yes,
Tushar, Purushottam, you might have done right now. You're in class 10th, I suppose. So we have 4 Vedas. Yajur Ved,
yeah,
Rig Ved, Samved, and Atharveda.
Atharva Ved.
This particular subject, this Vedic mathematics, it is believed to be derived from this 4th Veda that is called as Atharveda. Also, Vedic means knowledge, right? So this Atharveda, it deals with the branches like engineering, mechanics, mathematics, culture, and all the sciences which we are today aware of, right? So, and now this was a background from why is it called Vedic mathematics. But who is the person who gave us this subject? Because we ultimately, everyone cannot have that knowledge. So Bharati Krishna, Swami Bharati Krishna Tiraji Maharaj, he was a Shankaracharya of Jagannath Puri, that is in Odisha, India. And he formulated this collection and what is today called as Vedic mathematics. Right. So this subject was largely revived by the efforts of Bharati Krishna Tiraji Maharaj, who is known as father of Vedic mathematics. Right. So this we should know when we are learning this subject. So a very important point, father of Vedic mathematics, and why is it called Vedic mathematics? So this was regarding the brief history. Now the question. Okay, Umesh, I am not received. There is no one in waiting.
Okay, we'll come, sir.
Okay, but they should have attended at time so that they don't miss even a single point. Okay. Now, when we discuss, when we talk to the students, or when we have to tell what is Vedic mathematics, history, it's okay. But what exactly it is, how it is useful for students and professionals and teachers. So it is a collection of techniques. Now techniques, you know, the methods, or we call it as formulas. In maths, we have generally formulas, or here the formulas or the techniques, they are called as sutras. So it is a collection of techniques, of formulas or sutras, which makes our mathematics easy, faster, and simple. Very simple, very easy, or easy and faster, right? And now where all we can use this Vedic mathematics? Right in your arithmetic, the first thing, because without arithmetic, you cannot do anything. The first 4 operations of arithmetics you should be thorough with: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, thereafter square root, cube roots, divisibility, all the stuff, and algebra, geometry, trigonometry, calculus, phonics, and even inorganic chemistry, right? So this subject is very helpful in all these topics. So that makes our calculations easy and faster. Any question, any doubt you have up till now?
Not yet.
Okay, great. So now the question arises, why Vedic mathematics? We already have so many subjects to read. And when you talk about the students, they get one more subject, and the teacher say, oh, we have to teach one more subject. So why is it required? What is the essential requirement? Why we are focusing on this Vedic? If you go for a Facebook or a Google, you'll see number of ads for this subject floating. Very first reason, yes, it has been added in the National Education Policy of India. So there might be something extraordinary. There might be some advantages due to which a policy has been amended and it has been added. So what are those advantages? Why it is being implemented now, right? So the advantages, why Vedic mathematics? Because of its advantages. Till now we just heard that it makes our math simple and faster. How does it makes? What are the other advantages, right? So the first advantage is it helps to solve mathematical problems 10 to 15 times faster. Can you believe this? Anyone who can believe on this?
Yes, of course.
10 to 15 times faster. Okay. Now, this is, don't believe that since I am saying so, don't believe on that. Now, today we are in a scientific era, internet era, a Google era, where we need proof for everything. We cannot just believe on whatever anybody says. That is not possible also. So what are the reasons? Now this question arises, what is the reason behind this? We learned, yes, it increases the speed. But if somebody who is not educated or somebody comes to you and asks, I agree, you say we'll agree, but why does it happen? There might be a reason behind it. So what is the reason behind the speed increase? Anyone can make any guess? Yes. Any guesses? Tushar, Purushottam. No one. Okay.
So because of
Simple
the
question.
mental effort.
Yes, mental is there, correct? Yeah, because we calculate more mentally. That is perfect. Exact reason for that.
Without following step,
Yes,
without
that
following
is.
rigorous steps.
We can say either there are. The point is, most of the calculations are done mentally or in a very few steps, and sometimes single step only. Right. For example, when we talk about arithmetics, algebra. Now in algebra, we have, suppose the question is x cube plus 2x square plus 3x plus 9 multiplied by 4x square, 4x cube in plus 3x cube square plus 2x plus 8. So what happens? There are four terms. So each term will be multiplied with the 4. So that means how many terms will we have? 12. And it will take 6 lines to solve this. But in Vedic maths, the same question, it would be solved in a single line. So that is the power of Vedic mathematics. We'll see if I'll get time, I'll show you algebra also today, or maybe tomorrow. Now, the first reason why it happens. Yes, Durga Pandey might be used of some trick, correct? It is. So that is, tricks are there definitely, but I will not say tricks. It is concepts only, and I will give you the reason. See, the very first reason. Now I have a simple question from you. How do we write? We write from left to right. How do we read? How do we read a paper? How do we read a magazine? How do we read any book? Left to right.
Left to right.
Similarly, we write also left to right only for the few people who are lefties. That's very exceptional cases. I'll count on that also later. And now you're sitting in your home, just see in front of you. There might be a cupboard, there might be anything placed. The first instance, you will be able to see the objects placed on the left hand side, and then on the, there is a, please mute yourself. So the first instance, you will be able to see those objects, those are placed on the left hand side and then on the right hand side. So this is how our brain is working in accordance to our eyes. we are in, that is habitual. Everything will go like this only, left to right. But what happens when we are doing maths? We follow the opposite way, right to left. And that is why our speed gets decreased in mathematics. That is why we are not able to solve much faster mathematics. Correct? And in Vedic mathematics, you can do both the ways, either left to right or right to left. And today you will experience this yourself, that when you will be calculating one concept using left to right, it would be faster. And when you'll be calculating right to left, it would become a bit slower. Right? So this is the first reason. Because of this, our speed gets increased. Now coming to the second reason, which Joshi told, yes. Now we don't have, I think, females over here. Now what happens when the maid is absent? The lady is able to complete all the household jobs, your mother, your sister, or your wife, she's able to complete all the household jobs in much lesser time. You might be thinking, why we have kept maid that when she can do it much faster? Do you know why it happens? Because at that time, she is not dependent on somebody else. She has to do and she completes the job. That means whenever you'll have dependency on someone, then always you will be slower. So in Vedic mathematics, all the calculations, they are either done mentally or in a very few steps without any pen and paper. We hardly need paper and pen also. And when we don't need any external objects or any external force, that speed automatically gets increased, right? Because of no dependency. Clear? Now, coming to the third point. Now, this is, okay, let me ask you a question. What is 576 into 121? How will you solve this? 576 multiplied by 121. Yes, Krishnaraj, how will you solve? Anu?
Till now, we are adopting traditional method.
No issues. That's what.
And it is from right to left.
So, no, I'll tell you. You will write 576 above or 121 above and second number below that, and you'll start calculating, correct?
Yes, yes.
For you, it was not.
First of all, multiplying with 100, then multiplying with 20, and then 1.
Okay, that would do. That would do. Okay. Now, what happens? So this is how generally we do. That means 3 times multiplication and 1 time calculation, addition. But when you'll start doing Vedic mathematics today only, you will realize yourself that we start visualizing the numbers. Visualizing means you try to understand what is the basic behind the numbers, and then you apply a proper logic to it. So what happens? The 3 things happen together. One is visualization, then a reasoning, and then logical skills. So every time when we do Vedic mathematics, our visualization improves, our reasoning skills enhance, and our logics are improved. That is why I always call that it is a life-changing process, because you come across any situation in your life, you will first visualize the problem, then you'll try to find a reason behind that, and then last you will be applying the logic to it. Right? This is how your system works, and this is how the speed gets increased. Right? So this, did you understand the 3 reasons behind speed increase? Now the 4th reason, as we already told that most of the calculations, they are done mentally. So when you are doing some calculations mentally, that means some part of the calculation you are keeping in your intellect, and then only you'll be performing. So that activates your right brain and left brain. Now, what is left brain? People whose left brain is more active, people who are logically strong, and right brain of people who are more artistic. They are, so both the brains, when this gets activated, they start working. If you want to do an exercise of brain, just go for calculation or multiplication of 2. Now, you might think it very simple. It is very simple. No. In multiplication of 2, you think two ways. One is the calculate. You'll calculate with the first number, and the second what will be coming. So at the same time, your brain is making 2 calculations, right? And this enhances the speed. That concept of multiplication with 2 is known as doubling. It is a very good mind exercise. Anybody who thinks that my brain is not working, just take that exercise for 5 minutes and you'll see how fast your calculation starts, right? So any doubts in all these 4 points? Any questions you have? So if no questions, take out your paper and pen and we'll start calculations, and whatever we learned till now, we'll just see whether they are correct or not. Right, so everything needs proof. Mikesh, do you have any questions now?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, so have you taken the paper and pen?
Yeah, already taken.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
We'll start with the first topic, and the first topic is very easy. Multiplication. Okay, let the pen needs to be started. Multiplication with 11 and its multiples. Please remember this topic. Multiplication with 11 and its multiples. Now, 11 is such a magical number, very magical. You might have done but never observed this way. Whenever it is multiplied with any single digit number, that single number is repeated twice. So does this magic continues later also? Yes, it is there, but we never thought this way.
But in the middle, there must be the sum.
Yes, we'll do. Now, so let's start with 2 digits today, and we will see how this number gives us the cal. Okay. Let's take an example, very simple example. Okay, 12 only. 23 also. 36. I'll take 3 examples simultaneously. Now, whenever 12 is now all these have to be multiplied with 11. A very simple concept is, first digit as it is last digit as it is, in between add the two numbers. First as it is, last as it is, in between add the two numbers. First as it is, last as it is, in between add the two numbers. Or we can say, if you want the formula, that is D1. D1 means the digit 1. Digit 1 plus digit 2 and digit 2. Now this line is known as balancing line. It does not have any physical importance, but why it is important? So that your two numbers don't mix up, right? So for that, we keep this line so that our two numbers don't mix up. Just right now. So is this point up till here clear? Or
Yes,
anyone has a doubt?
Yes, yes.
You are able to see the screen, na?
no doubt.
Everyone is able to see the screen and everything?
Yes. It is
Okay,
visible.
perfect. Now, coming to, so what is, if I ask you, what is 34 into 11?
374.
374.
Okay. What is 44 into 11? Yes, everyone. See, now you all are supposed to give the answers, not only one or two students. We are 10 here. So please, yes, 44 into 11,
484.
484. 54 into 11,
594.
594.
72 into 11.
792.
792.
Now, in all these numbers, we were not having a carryover. So that's why when we multiplied 36 into 11, it gave me
406.
9. But
Yeah,
the
396. Yeah.
the moment it becomes 37, what happened? 3 as it is, I'm just
Uh,
the balancing line so
7
that
as it is. And then 10.
now
407.
this is the base of Vedic mathematics. The base is you need to remember the place value concept. What was that? At every place value, you'll have one digit. So at unit place, one digit. At tens place, one digit. At 100 place, one digit. Yes, if it is the last, then you can have any number of digits. Now here it is perfect. Unit place, you have one digit. What about this? Can we have two digits? No. So this
No.
extra digit moves further, and this is known as, this becomes 407. Entire Vedic maths work on this principle. One is, this line is very important, balancing line. The big calculation, big multiplication, even that what I was talking about, algebra, same can be done with this just balancing line. Right? If we understand this, then nothing is difficult. Okay. Second, any doubt? Anyone has any doubt now? Okay. So what is then 39 into 11? Yes, Krishna Raj, Rabi.
429.
429.
429, correct. Okay. 46 into 11.
506.
506. 6. Okay. 77 into 11.
847. Yeah, 847.
You might be having calculators. Just try to write 77 into 11 on calculator. Which is faster, you or calculator?
We.
Why do we use calculators? If we know that we are faster, why do we use calculators and why do we allow the students to use calculators then? If they can become faster than the calculators, why calculators are allowed? Yes, the machines should be for our benefit. But if they start making us useless, then it is, we should stop it at that moment. 88 into 11.
968.
88.
968. Perfect.
968.
Now, so what is the largest two-digit number? Yes.
Here my idea मैं ऐसा
99. 99.
Please. Other thing. Yes.
99.
99. So what is 99 into Mikesh? What is 99 into 11?
99 into 11, 10, and then 8, 9.
So any doubt from numbers 11 to 99? Any in two-digit numbers? Yes, Krishnaraj?
It's fine. No problem at all.
No doubt. So let's move further. Dhan Kumar.
It's nice sir. Learning.
कोई डाउट नहीं है अभी. Rabi, Tushar, Anup, Nikesh, Saroj. Okay. So let's start with three-digit numbers then. We will go up till five-digit numbers so that all our concepts are very much clear. Let's first take number 1, 2, 3 into 11. Step remains the same. First digit as it is.
1353.
1, 3.
353.
So first as it is. Then
1 and 2. Sum of 1 and 2.
2, 5. Then, oh sorry.
2 plus 3. 2 plus 3. 1 plus 2, 2 plus 3.
And then 2 plus 3 is 5, and the last digit as it is. So 1, 3, 5, 3. And yes, we never thought in this way. What we were doing, 1, 2, 3 into 11, 3, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. So 2 times multiplication, and what happens when the procedure is long? When you have multiple carryovers, there is always a confusion and students can tend to make mistakes. See, whatever I'm telling you, that is about their age. At your age now, you are comfortable solving it. You will not get confused in multiplication. But think about that age when you were at that age. At that time, we used to make mistakes in this only. Right? Okay. 2, 4, 3 into 11.
But I think, sir, that traditional process gives the concept also, because in this Vedic mathematics, we did, first of all, we write 1, then we find the sum of 1 and 2. The same is there in that right side also. So finally, while finding the answer, we write 1, then we find the sum of 1 and 2, then we find the sum of 2 and 3, then finally 3 and 0. Isn't it?
No, so are you teaching this to the schools?
Yeah.
Are students taught this way?
We are also taught in the same way, that the right side.
No. Are the students taught? My question is very simple. Are they going this way or the way you are saying now?
Yeah, I couldn't listen.
You're saying we do the same way. Okay, we'll discuss on this. Let me go up to 5 digits, then you'll understand. Yes, what is 2, 4, 3 into 11? So simply
2673.
2, 6, 7, 3.
3.
Correct. And moreover, Joshi, when the number is bigger, then there are always chances of multiple carryovers, right?
Yeah.
And here those carryovers are simplified. Because when you are adding two numbers, it will be always one as a carryover. So that benefit is very simple. Okay, let's move further, and then wherever you find any difficulty, we'll see.
So I want just I have one question, sir.
Yes, please.
There is no doubt that Vedic mathematics helps calculation very quick and easier. There is no any doubt, and I also love Vedic mathematics. But while giving the concept in the same previous problems, so we have written 2, then 6. So we have written that 6, that is the sum of 2 and 4. So why we find the sum of 2 and 4? So there is some logic, and
yes,
that logic.
That question you should have put to me. That question is, that logic is, since this is 2-digit number.
Yeah.
This 11 is a 2 number. That's why we are making pairs. First reason. And moreover, see, this is a workshop where I have to show you how speed can be generated and how calculation can be done faster. And here the topic was only for 11. Now, if I move further, if I tell you the concept we are using for 11, actually it was not done for 11. It was for multiplication.
22 also.
12. And the sutra was known as Supandhava Mantya. That means sandwiching the number. And in that case, whenever 11 came, because that means ultimate and twice the pentumulate. That means the first number and twice the previous number. So in that we realized that whenever it was multiplied with 1, it was getting the same result. And that is why this is written in the simple format. But the more you will go deeper, you will learn why it is being done 2, why we are adding only 2. In actual process, it is 123. If it is to be multiplied with 11, that means we just have to add 20 in the front and 20 at the back. And second thing, we just have to make pairs, nothing else. And why pairs? Because of 2 1s are there. The first pair would be 0 0. Second pair would be 0 1. Third pair would be 1 2. Fourth pair would be 2 3. Fifth pair would be 3 0. And the last would be 0 0. So this way it expands. Now, what happens when we are doing the workshop? We have to make you go through first step of learning. First step means the simplest part. But yes, if you have questions, I have the solutions. But for everyone, that is not perfect, because for some of them might be not from mathematics background, right? For them, they need to understand, they'll take more time. They'll take around 4 or 5 hour classes, and then they'll realize, yes, things can be done more quickly or more. But for that, they need first practice of this only.
My question is, can we teach this Vedic math and the first step to the students? So
No.
I mean to say
No. Why?
first step.
Why? Why no? The answer is, see, to teach them in the first step, that means first the teacher has to be trained in that. Now, what has happened? We have already taught modern mathematics. Now, Vedic maths is acting as a supplement. Now, what do we, now students, now kids are given milk, correct? Then we give a supplement, a Bonvita or a Complan to it. What is that? Okay, it is a supplement. It is an extra thing. Similarly, maths we already have. Now we cannot totally remove mathematics and replace it with Vedic mathematics right now. What is the situation? So what we can do is, yes, students are having fear of maths. Students are failing in maths. Students are leaving this subject. You are a teacher. You might have seen in class 10, if they are not getting good marks in maths, what do they do? What do they do? They change the subjects. They don't take maths in 11th and 12th. This is what happens in India. I'm not very much clear. Mikesh, this is multiplication with 13, 15, 16, all are there, but that is not in the workshop part. Here, so many other points are there. We'll discuss this also. Now, what happens? We cannot, if I have to give them the first day, we have to teach them addition with this, then entire system has to be changed. It has to be a Gurukul where we don't have maths, modern maths. It is only this math. Then that is perfect. But can we change now? We have already gone so ahead. So now Vedic maths is being used as a supplement. If you are appearing for an entrance exam, use Vedic maths. You will clear the exam. If you are finding difficulty in maths, use Vedic maths. You'll be able to find interest in maths. So we are basically using it as a supplement. So right now the situation is either we have to replace the system or continue to use it as a supplement. Now you have to decide, and you have to understand that yes, government policies or educational policies cannot be overnight changed. Now, you know, in our country also, this subject is not new. People are using, and after 7 years of the government, now they are able to implement. And this Sunday, the last Sunday only, Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, he again repeated the same thing in Man Ki Baat. Yes, Vedic maths is very essential. It is very useful, and that is why our students are more are performing better in mathematics. So that is the point. Now that I leave it up to you. Can you change the entire system? So that's why use it as a supplement. And definitely when you use it as a supplement, then there would be a very big difference between your students and the other one. And that will give you satisfaction. I won't say that will give you more admissions and this, that is different thing. That is a business proposal. But the satisfaction, that is more important. The confidence, the students' motivation, that is more important. If you just see my video of one, that was for SSRVM students, 85 students were there. And the second day when madam asked them, what will you do today? Again, we'll love to play game and then learn. So it was not, I was not playing games with them. Only thing, what topic I'll take today here also, that topic I changed to game format. So we have to make the education interesting. See, ultimately, you cannot deprive any child from education. Now, if they are finding it boring, so one thing is leave it. But we cannot leave it. This is our moral duty to teach our students, to teach our kids, to teach our generation, next generation. So what will you do? You have to change yourself. You have to make the education more interesting, more informative, and more which they like. Okay. So, yes, 287.
30, sorry, 4, we have to find separately.
Yes,
First
sir.
of all, 2, then 10, then 15, then 7. We have to start from right side.
3-1. Yes, Krishna Raj, are you getting? Dhan Kumar, smiling.
But in this case, in this case, it is easier to start from the right side, is it?
I'll ask you. Wait for some time. Let us big numbers come. Rabi, Mikesh, Saroj. See, if you'll not answer, how will you learn more? You just want to be spectators. Okay, as you wish. 876.
Nine six three six.
Yeah, 9636. Yes.
Yes.
945.
10395.
Okay. So what is the largest three-digit number?
999.
999.
Okay, triple. Yes, Durga, I was thinking about. Dhankumar, what I have to repeat, please?
10989.
Last one. One example of last one, sir.
Which one? This one?
Yes, you can repeat 876 also.
Okay, 876. So 8 as it
Yes, sir.
is, first digit, then 8 plus 7, 15,
15.
then 7 plus 6, 13,
13,
and
yes.
6. So
Same.
see, ultimately we know that I cannot have a more carry over more than one. So 9, 6,
Yeah.
3, 6.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right. So this is 9, 18, 18, 9. So 1, 0, 9, 8, 9. Clear? Or any doubt left now? Yes. So three-digit numbers complete, or anyone has any question? Any number you think?
Yes.
Okay, Dhankumar. Now, another, let's move further, 4 digits, and then we'll rely 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, 1, 3, 5, 7, 4. See, Joshi, when you were calculating, now just think this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you speak up the opposite way? That's why left to right is more faster.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do. Don't worry. Yes, is it clear to anyone? Everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4. How? So if you talk to anybody today, just ask him what is 1, 2, 3, 4 into 11. And the person will start thinking, and you can answer 1, 3, 5, 7, 4. Correct? Okay. Let's take opposite. 4, 3, 2, 1. What is the answer?
475.
Yes.
531.
Yeah, 4, 4, 7, 5, then 6,
31.
1.
6
1.
कैसे आया जो?
No. So I just.
That is, see, that is,
there.
I don't mind. Initially, we if we want, we can write one step in between also. Right? Because definitely we are doing maths from 20, 25 years. And now suddenly when I change the system, so suddenly in 10 minutes, you cannot understand, remember everything. Okay. Four, 6, 8, 4.
4, 10, First of all, we have to write separately. 4, 10, 14, 4.
Five one 524.
Sorry.
Yeah.
5 1
5
5
1 5 6.
So 4, 10, 14, 12, 4,
12, 4.
5, 1, 5, 2, 4. 3, 6, 9, 3.
40623.
Yeah.
6, 3. Okay. Yes, everybody got it? Mikesh,
Yes,
you
sir.
could not understand. What you could not understand, please tell me. Yes, Mikesh?
Sir, please repeat the 4684 once more.
4684.
Yeah.
4, 6, 8, 4 into 11, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the system? First number would be what?
Same as it is.
Second,
10,
third,
14,
fourth,
12,
fifth.
4.
Okay, perfectly correct. Now, just you have to move the extra digits. Now, see, always remember, extra digit would be always 1. It cannot be more than 1. So 5, 4 plus 1. Here it will come 1. Here it will come 5. Here it will be 2 and 4. Now is it clear?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes.
Or still doubt?
Yeah. It's a clear doubt, sir.
See, okay. Another question. 7, 3, 8, 5. See, the pattern will remain the same. You just need to understand this.
8 1 4 5.
81235.
Very good, Dhan. So any doubt in 4-digit numbers? Yes, Miklesh, Dhan Kumar, anyone? Tushar, Purushottam, Durga?
But need to write in the copy. Mentally, sometimes it becomes difficult to hold
Sometimes,
those numbers.
see how, okay, what is your age? Sorry, but
Yeah,
what is your age?
34.
So you have been doing math since 29 years,
Yeah.
right?
No,
And
no, no,
today,
no. I'm not saying for this.
just
I'm saying
listen,
for the
listen,
large
please.
numbers. But these
Listen,
are too many.
Listen. So one thing we have a habit of doing from last so many years, and once we move, yes, Anoop, we'll go for other examples also. First, this should be clear. The first topic is this only.
Yeah.
So what happens? It takes time to adapt also, right? Now I can solve mentally. Maybe after 5-10 minutes, you'll be able to solve, but the third person will take time. When you focus on this thing, yes, whenever 11 is there or this is there would be only a single carryover. Then you'll able to understand this. You'll be able to make it more faster. Okay, so what is the largest 4-digit number?
9999.
What is 999 into 11? Till now, pattern should have been revised.
109989.
1099.
Okay. So now, last we'll have a 5-digit example. So now I think everybody can answer this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 11. 135795. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, see, whenever there is no carryover, then it is totally mental. When carryover comes, we need some practice, right? That is the major point. Okay. Yes, Anu, have you solved this? If you have any questions, you can ask or solve this, because we'll have a test after this.
Five 88082.
Okay. So I think 11 is, we have practiced more, right? We have practiced much. So any questions now? Any questions on this up till 5 digits?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So what are the two major things you observed now? You did some calculations. Very first thing, what was the topic?
Multiplying by 100. Sorry, 11.
So the topic was multiplication with 11. Yes, everyone?
Yes.
Now my
Yeah.
question is, where did we multiply?
Yes. Pardon,
Where
please.
did we multiply? When a child goes to class 2nd, 3rd, first time when you teach multiplication 2 into 3, nobody understands this cross. Then what do you teach? Okay, multiplication is a repetitive action of addition. 2 plus 2 plus 2. This becomes 6. This is how we teach. But here, we have not even taken that way. My first example was 12 into 11. So did we add it 12, 11 times? This is what we teach. Multiplication is a repetitive action of addition or successive addition. What we did here was something very unique, that was adding corresponding digits. Yes or no?
Yes.
Second thing, what was a major change in you? Now, yes, anyone? Durga? Anyone?
Carryover is always
So
See
for
the number from left to right.
left to right. Yes, for the first time you calculated from left hand side to right hand side. Mr. Joshi, now just think of this number only. Think in your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 11. Will
Yeah,
you
1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 5.
Now do it opposite.
Yeah, opposite. The
All right,
5,
then.
9. Opposite 5, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1.
Which is more faster or which is more comfortable to you?
Yeah.
The first one from the left to right.
So that was what I wanted to learn. See, This you
No,
learn just. See, this is
I just say for the carryover problems.
again carryover. Now take in your brain that always carryover will be 1.
Yeah.
Then see, try to understand one thing. I have not solved. You have solved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and when you go left to right, then it is maybe some faster right now. It is faster because your brain works very well in this way, right? And when it is the same number right to left, it is a bit slow. Maybe whatever is the frequency right now. And the reason behind is you have been doing maths from so many years also. Then also what you have been doing since 20 years, today it was surpassed by what you learned in 10 minutes or 15 minutes or half an hour. Okay. This difference is very big. Okay. So let's come for the test. So anyone has a doubt first, you can ask, then we'll go for a test. And I'll be asking this question from every individual. What is, okay. (141 into 22). Anup.
So need to do the calculation and see,
Why?
So because we have done only 11, 22.
That means you were not attentive in the class. You missed something.
Yeah,
Just
actually
think,
my
just
connection
think.
was disconnecting frequently. So, maybe I missed something.
No, see, first thing, remember one thing. Nothing is small.
So we can do this also, I think, sir. 2 into 11, then the
Yes, that's
previous
all.
process.
That's all. Anup, did you get the answer? 141
Yes, sir.
into 2 into 11. A teacher, you are also a teacher. You cannot take all the questions in the class. What is test all
Okay.
about? Test is basically testing your knowledge as well as your attentiveness. 82. This is mental into 11. Mental 3102. Finish. Now some of
1551.
you might have done this way also. 141 into 11 into 2. 1551 into 2. 3102. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. This was mentally only can be done. Yes.
Yeah,
Anup,
yeah,
am
got
I
the
correct?
point, sir. Yeah, I got the point, sir.
That means we were partially attentive to the class. Something was missing. See, whenever you go for any class, anything, always think in a way that I have to take the 100% out of it. Never think this way that I know this, go for a second thing. Because what happens, you are not allowing something for yourself. You're not allowing your brain to accept the minute things. That is important. Okay, how many of you did by first and how many of you did by second? Okay, Levin.
I did by second. Yeah, which for first one is very easy actually.
Why do you
First
think?
one.
Which is correct?
This one.
Yes, Joshi.
Both are the correct, but doubling of the smaller number is quite faster. So that's why the first one.
So which method you will prefer? The first or the second?
First one. Because double of 141 can be found.
Okay, so YP Joshi first. Krishna Raj.
Yes, first.
Dhan Kumar.
I prefer first one, sir.
Durga.
First one.
Why? Why not second? Yes, Rabi.
But we are studying Vedic mathematics. Both are equally. Both are equal, I think.
Rabi Mahajan.
Yes, sir. Yes.
First or second?
First one is.
Don't go by the majority. If you find second, go for it. Saroj, Anu, Mikesh.
First one.
Why?
In first,
For
if there is
everything,
short,
you should have an answer. See, for everything, either you should have an answer or you should ask me a question. See, both the options are with you. Either you give the answer or ask me a question first. That's why I ask you, na? If any doubts, please ask me. So one thing is you can ask your doubts. Second thing is answer my question then. Okay, no issues. See, in this particular question, this was correct in both the ways. But ideally, if I talk ideally, this is perfect. Why? Let's say it was not 22, it was 99. So 141 into 9, or here it would have been 1551 into 9. Which is more easier? This or this? First was easier because multiplying any number with 9, you have to do the smaller number, it is more easy. So always remember, whenever we are multiplying with the multiplier, whenever we are multiplying with the multipliers, always multiply with the second digit first. Because 11 is such a number, even 10-digit number comes to you, you can easily multiply. See, even if it is this number, you can do it because you just have to add the corresponding numbers, but you cannot multiply this with 9 easily. For that, all the calculations have to be done. Got the point? So always multiply with the other number first. And so that was what I meant. The topic was multiplication with 11 and its multipliers. So you can multiply with 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, and further also. This visualization you have to keep. That was what I was talking about initially. Visualization and then finding a reason, and then what is now 576 into 121. Yes. What is 576 into 121?
Six nine six nine six.
So how did you do now?
11 by 11.
So when we started the class, what was your concept? I don't taught you that you do it 11 into 11. Who taught? You decided. So that means you visualize this number now. Then you find a reason it is 11 into 11. And that is perfect. First 11 into 11, 6336. Then into 11. This is all mental. Finish. And if you have to do the same other way out, you know how it is to be done. So many carryovers. What happened, Krishna?
Now traditional method seems so tedious one.
See, that is what I was telling you. If I teach you first this, then everybody will run away from the class. So I have to teach you the simplest first. I have to give you the basics clarity first. At that moment, don't think that you know everything, so don't teach. I know how it is to be taught, so that every doubt should be cleared. Got the point? See how you're mentally. First, you were thinking this. I asked this question. If you remember, I asked this question in introduction, and everybody was doing like this. Now nobody did like this. Why? This is your change in attitude. This is how if in 15-20 minutes your life can change, or the way of thinking can change. Just think, if you practice it for more, how your life will change. And that is why it is very important for kids, because that is the age where they need such understandings. That is the age there when they need such backing. Right. So any doubt in now 11 and its multiples? Okay. Now let's move further. So what we did, we started with 23 into 11. And suddenly I said 123 into 11. Then I said 1, 2, 3, 4 into 11. Then I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 11. No, we were changing these numbers every time, but we never changed this 11. Is it possible we don't get questions other than this? We will get. So now, what will happen if this? What difference would
1, 3, 6, 5, 3.
Okay, so let everybody understand. Now, what is the difference? See, now you have to understand here it was 2 ones. So the maximum pairing was 2 digits. The moment 2 digits were done, we shifted towards the right. Same pattern will follow. First, then 1 plus 2. So what we used to do, I'll give you
1 plus 2 plus 3.
Here I was doing 1, then 1 plus 2. Now 2 was the maximum limit. After that, I used to shift towards the right hand side, and it was 2 plus 3. And then the last single, it was left. Now I have 3 ones. So that means my capacity has increased. That is 1 plus 2 plus 3 also. Now I have reached the maximum level. I cannot have anything else. So I keep on moving towards the right.
2 plus 3.
And the last 3.
3.
So starting from the leftmost, we keep on increasing up till our limits. This is my limit, 3 ones. Here it was 2 ones, my limit. So starting would be always single digit number, and then to the maximum limit, and then start decreasing. So 1, 3, 6, 5, 3. See the difference. Here it was 1, 3, 5, 3, and here it is this extra. Got it? Anyone has a doubt? Any questions?
No,
Yes,
sir.
Durga? Ravi?
No doubt.
No doubt, sir. No.
Mikesh? Anup?
No doubt, sir.
No
Good.
doubt, sir.
Very good. Okay. So let's do some.
Sir,
Yes.
oh, it's gone. Last slide. Okay. Here I just want to ask one question, that if we are going to multiply it by 4, 1 on the same 1, 2, 3.
We'll go.
No. Just by this visualization, what I think is that 1, 2, 3, then we have 1, 1, 3, 6, 5, 3 is there. You just told that the 6 is added in between, that while we multiplied 1, 2, 3 by 11, just observing 1, 2, 3 multiply by 11 and 1, 2, 3 multiply by 111, you told that 6 is added in between them. Then so that we can
I was
directly.
just I was just comparing this. Nothing added. I don't want you to cram anything. I was just
Okay.
comparing the things. You see, 123 into 11 was this. 123 into 111 was this. This I'm just comparing. I'm giving you. That's why for the first time I wrote this way complete. Otherwise,
Yes.
we were just adding, because here we wrote, so it was just for your comparison. Right. Okay. 4, 5, 6 into 111.
Five 50616.
5061.
Got it?
Yes.
So 4, 9, then 9 plus 6, 15, then 11, then 6.
6.
So 5, because this becomes 10, 0, 6, 1, 6. Okay, let's increase this also. 2, 4, 5, 6 into 111. Now what will we have? Yes, everyone, please try, so that you should ask me right away.
Is it 272616?
2, 6, then okay, let me, because this is the first of this time. So first would be 2, then 2 and 4, then 2, 4, 5. Now, see, we have reached the maximum limit. So what we'll do, we'll shift towards the right, and when we shift towards the right,
Then
one more pair is already
Again 4,
there.
5, 6.
So 4, 5, 6 can be done. Then 5, 6, then 6. So you can take this way also. Okay, this is how you can understand the things. Yes, Rabi? Is it clear? Durga,
Yes.
Anu?
Yes.
Anyone has any query you can put across? Just let me follow for okay. Now, one more. Six, 3, 5, 6, 0 into 111.
Seven zero five five 160.
Okay. Yes, everyone done?
Yes, done, sir.
Okay, now if it is only 56 into 111, then
Very interesting one, huh?
yes, Krishnaraj. If it is only 56, every case we should know, na?
Yes, of course.
Yes, Joshi.
We can make it 056 and then into 111, 6216.
Yes, perfect. Point is, we can make it 056. Finish. Because we need three numbers, 3 digits this side also. So to make that, just add 0. And now we know how to do. Yes, what is the answer now, Krishna?
6216.
6216.
Any doubt in now 3 digits, 3 ones, 111? Similarly, here only you can, now if it is 222, now also you can apply, 333 you can apply. So up till 999 you can apply. See, this will make your calculations much faster. We will understand single digit numbers also, how to multiply faster or how to do it more appropriate way. But this will go up till 999 or further you might not be able to remember, but here up till 999 it is having no problem. So any doubts now?
No, sir.
Okay, great.
Sir, excuse me,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Excuse me. Would you please repeat the case of 56 multiplied by 111? Yes.
Which one?
Last one, sir.
56.
This, yeah.
See, it was 56 into 111. Correct. So 111 means I need 3 numbers at least.
Yeah.
So how can I make it 3?
By
Adding 0. So that there is no
First.
problem at all. So what is the first combination? 0. Then 0 plus 5.
0 plus
Then
5 is
0 plus
0
5
plus
plus
5
6.
plus 6. Yeah.
Then again 5 plus 6. Then
5
last
plus
6.
6. Yeah.
So
6.
now this 0 has no value.
5, 11, 6.
Now you can do so 6. Then
Yeah.
2,
Correct.
1, 6. Clear?
Okay, sir. Okay. Clear, sir.
Okay. So last week come across 1. Sorry. Yes, Dhan Kumar, do you have any question? Now,
Yeah, I got it, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4 into 4 ones. Please do this yourself. Now, the maximum capacity is 4 numbers, so you understand now.
One 370,974.
Yeah,
Any
same
doubt
here.
you face now? Any questions you have?
No, sir.
Anything you find that yes, this is not clear?
Done, sir.
Correct. Again, if it is further increased, then also you don't have any problem now. So first 1, then 1 plus 2, 3, then 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6, then 4, 10, then we'll shift to this. So 5 plus 5,
10
10,
plus 5. 10.
10, 12, then 9, then 5. So what happens? 1, 3, 7, 1, 1, 3, 7, 1, 5, 2, 9, 5. Can we do this in the normal process so fast? No. And it's not fast only, it is simplification. Carryovers are reduced. Only one single carryover is coming, only one digit, one number. That is very important, need to understand. Any doubt? Yes, anyone has any question? Krishnaraj, done?
No, sir, no, it's fine.
No, Rabi. Okay. Yes, Durga, you want to ask something?
No, sir.
Okay, great. Okay. So let's move further. So let's come back. If everything is clear, like power also gone. Okay, now, so this was the first thing. Our speed gets increased. So now you feel that your speed has increased or not?
It's increasing.
Right. The first thing was the speed. Right. Coming to the second thing. So this was what we did. Left hand side digit, add the digits, right hand side digit, 37, 67. We all did this examples. 267. We did number of examples. 141 into 21, 22. This was your test. 564 into 121. This was what we did, 576, I think. So this we have covered. So two major things. We were actually adding corresponding digits, not multiplying. This is a very big important thing. We never did like this. And we were calculating left to right, not rather right to left. For the first time, we had done left to right calculations, so left to right mathematics. Second thing, we say it reduces burden. Now, what is a burden on any child? That is tables, right? Yes, Krishna Raj, do you know tables? Up till what
Yes,
number?
sir.
Up till what numbers?
No, I cannot say directly, but if necessary, I can make it easily also.
Okay,
I
what
cannot
about,
remember
okay,
directly.
simple 89, how much time you need?
89 table.
Hmm.
So manually I need to do.
How much time? Okay, manually, how much time you should you need?
It may take 89 for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, correct.
Yeah.
That's good. Yes, Dhan Kumar.
Sir, I'm listening you.
Sorry,
I'm listening you, sir. Would you
I'm asking how
say
much
me
time? How much time you need to write the table of 89?
89?
What
Oh my
happened?
God.
It's we are in the we do ask this question to our kids, children in the class. Then why we cannot do?
It is like out of the imagination. Till now, I'm not made in table of 89, sir.
Durga, okay, approximately time. If you go on adding any table, you can calculate by adding. How much
90.
time?
2 or 3 minutes.
So we can.
Yes, Joshi.
So we know the table of 90. Then we can use the concept of 90 to know that 89.
So that means
it?
you need around 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Same thing I told you that by knowing the table of 9, then every step we can reduce 1, 1, 1, so that we can do it.
Okay, then
But
what
it
about
is also the manual one.
then what about 87?
This is 87 also.
Okay, what about 1, 2, 3, 4? What about 999?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Rabi, Mikesh, Durga.
Quite
Please cross,
interesting.
cross method.
Quite interesting question.
See, this is the biggest fear factor of any child, and you know.
Yeah, so there, in some of the textbook, crisscross method is also included.
What crisscross for tables or multiplication?
For the multiplication, not for the table, for the
Okay.
multiplication.
Now crisscross multiplication. If I have to multiply 999 into 999, is crisscross easy or is Nikhilam easy? Because in Nikhilam it will give 20, 99,
On the
8,
base
00.
of 1000 we can do it.
Yeah, in case of 999 or 49, so there is one trick I forgot.
Don't worry, I'll tell you. So it's not only 999. Yes, Durga. First, let's complete tables first.
Yeah, subtracting one from the given number, then. So what is that? There's something like that.
I'll tell. Don't worry. Before the end of this class, I'll tell. Yes, Durga. Tables. Up till which number you know?
It's very hard. As usual, it's very hard to remember the tables.
Okay. If I say you can do within 10 seconds, then believe.
I can't.
Do you believe or not?
Yeah, I believe on you.
Then it's not. I believe on you. Do you believe we can do tables in 10 seconds?
No. We
Yes,
can't.
it could be done. That is the point. I had a seminar in one prestigious Nepal school, boarding school, and you know, when I asked the students up till which number you can write the tables or remember the tables, it was only 12, and the class was 8th standard. So very unfortunate, because what happens? This is where fear starts. A child is very happy when he or she is going to a preschool, very happy. The moment maths class starts in class 1, 2, subtraction, borrow. The borrow is the biggest horror. And thereafter this tables, because in tables we are basically misleading the kids. You know, in every class, every parent, every teacher, they repeat one line. Don't cram, please understand, learn, and then do the things. Correct? But whenever it comes to a tables class, they say, okay, cram the table of 80, cram the table of 37. Yes, because you cannot remember. How will you understand all the things? So this is very misleading part. And when I discuss this with the teachers also, see, I talk to 50 plus teachers every morning, every day. What happens? It was a nightmare in their time also. Tables, remembering tables. At that time, they used to stand in the class and repeat the tables or speak up the tables. That was a really tough time. Now we cannot cane down the students. Earlier it was caning if you don't speak the tables. So this burden of tables, that is no more there in Vedic maths. It's a very simple concept. When you will also listen to it, when you'll see to it, you'll say, why were we not taught this earlier? And the same thing, you know, I was teaching one student in Scotland. The moment I taught him this, he went to his father and he said, what the hell we were being taught for so many years? And that is very disappointing, that I'm not giving you any big things. I'm not teaching you anything tough. Very simple points we are discussing. And that too, we are not being shared that knowledge. So let's start with tables. Now in tables, I'll divide the tables into two parts. First, tables of all the numbers ending with 9. So what are the numbers ending with 9? 9, 19, 29, 39, 89. Yes, this was my question, 89. and further 119 or even 1089, anything. But the condition is it should have 9 at the unit place. Second is all the numbers having either 2 digits, 3 digits, 4 digits, 5 digits. So every number, every table we can write in a very simple manner. Right? So today we'll learn this. Now, what is this? Yes, what is this?
Almost. This is a game, huh?
So speak up. If instead of you kids were there, they would have shouted.
Noughts and crosses.
Okay, we don't have to do anything with this. It was a table only we needed. But yes, see, this is the way you have to show them something related to them, which will spark them. The moment I ask them, what is this? They start shouting. What is that? Basically, they are interacting. Basically, they are getting involved. And the involvement is necessary. Right. Now, we just have to write now this is we start from the rightmost corner, we move to the middle line, and we go to the top. Correct? So this is the base, what we need every time to write a table ending with 9. Now let's say the first question is write a table of 19. First thing, I complete 19 here. Now, here our visualization starts. A very simple visualization. Whatever number is before 9. Now here I have 1. Here we apply one sutra that is called as Ekadikena Sutra. Our first sutra of Vedic mathematics that is known as Ekadikena. That means 1 more than the previous. That means mathematically means add 1 to the previous number. So what is 1 plus 1?
2.
Yes, 2. I just have to add this 2 everywhere. That's all. 1 plus 2 is 3.
3.
3
3,
plus 2, 5.
5,
5
7,
plus 2, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. 13, 15, 17. Just to check, 19. Yes. What is this? The way I go up, I come reverse. What is this? Yes, Krishnaraj.
I'm a little bit confused regarding sutra. Add 1 more than earlier or something?
Leave that point. Whatever number is before 9, add 1 to it.
Yes.
Let's be stick to the concept right now.
Okay.
So number before 9 is now. See, if I have to write a table of 109, then the number is 10. Then I have to add 10 plus 1. That is 11. Correct? Here it was only 1, so I made it 2. Now what is this? This is a table of 19. 19 ones are 19, 19 twos are 38, 19 threes are 57, 4s are 76, 5s are 95, 6 are 114, 7s are 133, 8s are 152, 9s are 171, and 10 is always, 19 and 0. So how many seconds I took? Hardly 6, 7, 8 seconds. No big calculations. Just see one more example. Suppose I have to write a table of 39. 3. Now 3 add 1, so it becomes 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. 15 plus 4 is 19. 19 plus 4 is 23. 24 plus 23 plus 4 is 27. 31, 35, 39. Done. What is this? Table of 39. Yes, Durga, is it clear? Joshi, now this is easy or 90 minus 1?
Yeah, it's it's easier.
Yes, Rabi. Dhan Kumar, Mikesh,
Sir,
Anup.
I'm getting
It's
it.
easy.
Hardly 10 to 15 seconds for you people. But once you'll practice 10 questions, then it would be only 10 seconds. And the best part is you don't have to do big calculations, very simple calculations. And in that, you'll never go wrong. That gives you more of confidence. And more confidence means you'll perform better.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
When we calculate the problem, then we firstly we have to develop a table.
Definitely. Otherwise, you'll get confused where to write. This table won't take a second. How much time it takes?
less than 1 minute approximately.
Minute.
Yeah. Less than 1 minute, 30-35 seconds also it takes.
Sir, see, we need confidence in the kids. If they get rid of this terror, if they get rid of this headache tables, don't worry. Now, is it clear? 39, everyone.
Yes, sir.
So please write down 29 yourself. Please write down 29.
Completed, sir. Completed.
Very good.
Also completed.
Yes, Durga.
This is already completed.
Very good. So I hope everybody has done. Now, coming to the question of 89, which everybody was in a doubt. See now. Is this stuff now? No. 8 means 8 plus 1, 9. So what is 8 plus 9? 17. 17 plus 9, 26. 26 plus 9, 35. 35 plus 9, 44. 44 plus 9, 53. 53 plus 9, 62. 62 plus 9, 71. 71 plus 9, 80. And 89. Done.
Done, sir.
So, and we just get, and I promise you today, ask all the maths teachers also, whosoever you know. See, 90% will say, what is the requirement? Why do we do? Others, they don't see why we are pressurizing the students to cram when it is so easy. Why we are putting burden on them when it is so easy to do? Did we take any time? No.
No.
And simple. So sometimes people ask me, what is the minimum eligibility to do Vedic mathematics? So now you got it. The basic eligibility is only single digit addition and tables up till 8. 9 also will do by this method. So, or if you know up till 9, that is sufficient. Then only willingness should be there. You will learn everything. Okay, I'll give you a very simple question now. 99. I hope everybody would be able to do, because you just have to add 10. But see the magic. See how fast you will be doing. 99 table. Please write down.
Done, sir.
How was it? The experience was
Finish, sir.
very
Yes.
good. So give that to yourself. Congratulate yourself. You have done something. You have done what we were not doing from so many years. The fast speed. And all credit goes to you. If you would have not attended, you would have not learned this.
And the credit goes to you also.
No, but you particularly
You
for
manage the
you,
environment.
no, particularly you were trying for last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I think. Anna?
You manage the environment.
No issues. Chalo. Done? Any doubts left? Okay, so it is not only 2-digit numbers. Let's check with 3-digit numbers. Will it work? Let's say 119. Yes, it works for every number. It's not only 2-digit numbers. So 11 means you'll add 12. So 11 plus 12 is 23. 23 plus 12 is 35. 35 plus 12 is 47. 47 plus 12 is 59. 59 plus 12 is, yes, 71. 83. Then 95. Then 107. Then 119. So one thing is this check. This is a check. Yes, I started with 119. I got 119 only. Right. Done.
Yes, done.
Very good. So anyone has a doubt now?
No, sir.
Now coming to the other. So now second question. How much time you need to write a table of 87 now? Yes.
For 87 also we need to have some logic, tricks, idea, then we can proceed.
and you'll be amazed to see the logic.
Yes.
That is so simple that we never thought of it.
Especially in the small classes, lower classes. So there is a problem to recite the multiplication table. So up to 9 also, 7, 6, 8. So is there any other way? I know
there are some people teaching about 4 also, 5 also. Don't see that will, you know what will happen? That is taking a shortcut out of shortcut. And you know, when you take a shortcut out of shortcut, then sometimes you land into a big problem. Let them learn up till 8. That is required. Otherwise, they'll never use a brain. And then it is not difficult. Joshi, you just listen to my one video. I was there for one school, Bangalore school. They asked me what is the minimum qualification? I said class 3rd onwards I'll take, 8th class. But he was like resistant, like we'll start from class 1 onwards. And first day I was also a bit nervous, like how will I teach class 1 students? So it's really difficult to teach mathematics to class 1 students. What you'll teach? And so I simply asked them the question, what tables you know up till? They said 4, 5, 6. When somebody said 9, I was a bit relaxed. Oh, somebody is there at least. So let me check. And after 1 hour, everybody knew up till 99. So that was the magic. So it's not, see, smaller kids adapt more easily. This you feel that they cannot learn. The point is we never make the class interesting. We are focusing on cram. Make it interesting, they'll learn. There are examples, I can share so many examples where children have done miracles, right? वो हमारी एज में आके ही थोड़ा ठंडे पड़ जाते हैं. They do a lot of things. Okay, now coming to the second topic, that is any table you talk about. So let's start from a very basic one. Everybody knows up till 15, 16. Okay, Krishna Raj, 18 table. How much time you need? Okay, who all knows a table of 1?
1.
Yes,
Everyone.
everyone. So right
Now you are coming in crisscross method.
No. Write the table of 1, everyone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finish. Write the table of 8, 16,
Again.
24, 32, 40, 48, then 56, 64, 72, 80. Now what we have to do, remember unit place, remember tens place. As it is, no problem. Can we have now 2 digits at unit place?
1.
Oh, no.
So 6 as it is. 2 plus 1, what is that? 3.
3.
4 as it is. What is 3 plus 2?
5.
5. 2 as it is. What is 4 plus 3? 7. 0 as it is. 4 plus 5, 9. 8, 10, 6, 12, 4, 14, 2, 16, 0, 18. So what is easy now? Adding 18 plus 18 every time, or adding 2 plus 1, 3 plus 2, 4 plus 3. What is easy? Is it really difficult? But we teach. Okay, because what we have taught earlier, addition. So they go by this carry over 36, again carry over, then 4, then 1 carry over. And if you make single mistake in any one sub additions, it lands up to the trouble up till the last, and you're not able to find where was the problem. This is what happened with the kids. Is it really tough? Yes. Krishna Raj.
No, it's fine.
And this
But
method
it,
is
but it is not that much different than the process we follow.
you tell me what is the process? Yeah, don't look at table of 18.
No.
If it
So
is a table
in
of
case,
87, just now how do we do? 87 into, either we do by cramming 87 into 1, 87, then second forgot. Then we teach them addition. That's all. This is how we do. Then we do again 87, 1, then 1 carry over, so 6, then 1 carry over, 2, then again, how many times you are taking carryovers? That gives the confusion. Here what you are doing, 16, 14, 24, 21, 32, and 28, 40, 35. So having single numbers, 87, 4 as it is, 174, 1, 2, 6, 8, 34, 5, 43. Where is the doubt? Where is the, see the simplicity of the calculation, no carryovers coming.
now the simplicity is visible here in this
That was
problem.
a simple number, na 18.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Take a tough number, then you'll realize. Yes, Dhan Kumar.
Yes, sir. I'm calculating.
Now you need not to calculate. You just have to do 3 plus 2, 4 plus 2, 4 plus 3. What is that's a very simple thing. Yes, Durga. Rabi. Anu. Yes. So any doubt left?
No doubts.
See, now it hardly matters if it is a 2-digit number or a 3-digit number. Any 3-digit number, let's say 987. So 9 means 18, 27, 36, 45. 8 means 16, 24, 32, 40, 14, 21, 28, 35. Again, first is 9, 8, 7 as it is. Second, see, this is keep this here only 4. Now this goes here. That means 17. Can we have 17 here? No. 7 here, 1 further goes. That becomes 19. 1, 6, 29, 8, 4, 39, 5, 3, 49. So all that extra, what you call it as carryovers, what you call as confusion, everything gone.
Sir,
Yes.
here in Vedic mathematics also you came from right to left. Here I am noticing here. Is there any other idea that we can continue from left to right?
This is like sticking to one particular thing. See,
Okay.
we can do it, but when you are doing tables, for me might be I can do it, but for you it may become
You can do
difficult.
it for us.
No, right now you cannot. That would be a bit difficult because you cannot add this way, right? When it would be particular numbers, I'll tell you how you can do. I'll tell you multiplication, how it would be done. And that was an idea. Yes, when we do like this, it becomes more faster. There also some people did by right to left only because they are habitual, right? And similarly, I am also habitual. But no, this would become difficult. See, one has to understand everywhere you cannot do right now. Immediately you cannot. Done up till here?
Yes.
Now, some of you might ask, sir, we don't get the tables to write. We get only single digit, we get multiplication. Yes. Let's say you have this. Now, how do you do? Yes, Joshi, how do you do? 8 9s are 72, 7 carry over. 48 plus 7, 5 carry over. 72, 77. Correct? This is how we do?
Yeah.
Or any other way?
Yeah, that is the way we are following.
Okay. Now see the Vedic maths way. See the way we did in tables. 9, 6, 9, 8. 72. 48. 72. One extra step is there, agreed. But how clarity?
I tried this method just now.
Sorry?
I tried this method just now.
Yes, because assume it as a table, and on the 8th step, what you'll get? This. Now what happens? Yes, this is an extra line, but this has gone the carryovers, which we sometimes forget, sometimes we overlook. And if you have to verify your answer, here you are getting the answer in front of you. Yes, 8, 9 is 72. Here I am a bit confused. So this is known as, this is Vedic maths method. Place-wise multiplication. So at every place you are doing it separately and then maintaining that law, one digit at one place value, and your things go right.
Hello.
Yes, and
म्युट गर्नु पर्ला सरले सुनिँदैछ पर्सनल कुरा
Mute yourself, please.
any doubt, any questions you have now? Yes, any question?
Till now it's fine. It's going good.
So this was the second advantage why we should learn Vedic mathematics. First was it increases our speed. Second is it removes the burden of tables. We need not to remember tables now more than 9, right? This is how we write the tables. We make a magic box, inverted, come down. And so you all would be getting these notes. I'll be sharing you the link for homework. I'll be sharing you the link for sending the assignment, and also for the notes. You can download these notes, multiplication and these tables, right? It would be very helpful when you have to teach to the other students. Now, third major advantage, it reduces scratch work as well as finger counting. Now, as we were doing most of the calculations mentally, even the bigger numbers like 576 into 121, if this was in a normal calculation, we would have done in a rough work or the tables. But now everything and maximum we are able to do in mentally, and then rest in few steps. So the requirement of that rough work or scratch work is very much reduced. Now, why do I focus here finger counting? See, finger counting, nobody likes. It is a gesture. Do you like your child to count on fingers? No. Now, where do they develop this habit from? Yes, they develop it from school, and secondly, from the people who are doing abacus. Now, this would be the very first question. Now, this is how abacus looks. So this would be the very first question when you start training the students. Parents would be coming to you and asking, what is the difference between abacus and Vedic mathematics? Yes, do you have the same question in your mind? Yes, Krishna. Dhan Kumar. Somebody asked me yesterday, I don't remember the name. So this is very important question. How is it different? So this is how abacus looks like, and the child develops the habit of this finger counting. Now, which is better? See, I will not say abacus is not good. It is equally good when you talk about making the child confident. But so what is the difference then? The first difference is in the scope. When we talk about abacus, it carries out your major operations in arithmetics, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, squares, cubes. When we talk about cube root, square root, done, finish. Algebra, not possible. Geometry, trigonometry, cannot think even. But in Vedic mathematics, all these things are possible with the help of 16 sutras and 13 sub-sutras. So all your arithmetic, algebra, geometry, trigonometry, calculus, conics, organic chemistry, everything can be done. So it has wider scope. If you have met any student and asked how much time they have generally given, so abacus takes around years to understand and learn. But Vedic maths just needs for kids 3 to 4 months, and that the work is done. If they continuously go for a 15 days class in a month, they can complete this in within 50, 60 hours. So this is mental calculation. Why it is mentally? I told you why less time, because it is a supplement to your education, right? Second major difference is the use of tool. Now in abacus, we use a tool. It is made up of some beads. Now question arises, can we take this tool every time in a school or examination center? No. Whereas Vedic mathematics, all the calculation, they are either done mentally or in a very efficient, effective way. So it is easy to teach, it is easy to learn, and in a much faster way. If I was handling a abacus instrument today, was it easy to conduct that class easily? No, because then the visibility would have been a factor and so many other things, right? So it takes time, right? Any question on this? Because this would be the first question parents would be asking you the moment you announce your classes. The parents would be asking you the first question: what is difference between Vedic? What is Vedic maths? They won't ask. They'll ask what is the difference between Vedic maths and abacus, right? Now, another big advantage: it helps to increase concentration. Moms would be coming to you. My child is working day and night or doing everything. And this you might be experiencing also, Joshi. Parents do come and ask, my child is not able to concentrate. Now, how will they concentrate? What is concentration? Again, it is what you like, then only you'll be able to concentrate. Why don't they need concentration in games? They don't need any back for games. They'll go and play because there they are free. Here, always there is a, a pressure, a peer pressure. Yes, you have to do this, you have to learn, you have to do homework, you have to then revise, then you have to give the exam, then you have to get the result. Every time you are under pressure. Moreover, our ways of teaching have become so, because of increased syllabus, we have to complete. Sometimes it's not a fault of teachers also, but still, whatever best we can give, whatever effective we can make, whatever interesting we can make a subject, that leaves. Okay, a simple question: when you were calculating with 11, or when you were doing with tables, were you not getting something positive vibes in yourself? Were you not feeling happy from inside? Yes, I am able to do this. Yes, Krishnaraj, you were happy, you were excited, right? I don't know about others, but you are there. So this is what happens whenever you do something of interest. You always have a positive vibes. That is joyous, right? So that is helpful. So that means you are able, and once you feel positive, once you feel more interest, what you'll do, you'll repeat the same topic. You'll continue doing the same things repetitively. And the more repetitively you do one subject or one topic or anything, leave education, anything which you'll do repetitively, what you'll get experience in that. You'll start finding good. You'll start finding interesting. Once you start finding interesting, what is left? Concentration will automatically come. Nobody can give you any magic, anything, any syrup or anything for concentration. It is your interest dwelt. Once your interest is dwelt, concentration would be automatically there, right? So this is very important. So Vedic maths makes your mathematics at least magical, interesting, a learning way. That improves your concentration. It reduces silly mistakes. Now, what is silly mistake? Again, I talked about you. We were doing one number 141 into 999 or something 99. Now see how many carryovers would have come. So multiple carryovers are one silly mistake we do. Kids find it very difficult when one carryover has to be crossed and second has to be taken. Similarly, in subtraction, borrow. Now today's situation is this: if you give 100 rupee note to your child and ask them to purchase anything of 63 rupees 70 paisa or 63 rupees even, they don't know what balance they'll be getting. So what kind of education we are giving if they are not able to find out this much? And here, let me tell you, there is no borrow. No borrow at all. Subtraction without borrow, a single line, all from 9, last from 10. So if they spend 100 rupees, they have taken 100 rupees, 67 they have spended. So 7, last is digit is 7. So 10 minus 7 is 3 and 9 minus 6 is 3. So 33 would be the balance. Or if you are taking your 70 paise also, so last 7 means 30, and here this is how you do. You know why early childhood years everything is taught with game and rhymes, poems, everything. We start with pankha upar chalta hai, then khana, to give them food we teach them with rhymes. Every point of time we teach them with rhymes. Why? Because that makes more interesting. Similarly, these sutras, if you try reciting these sutras as rhyme, all from 9, last from 10, one more than the previous, you will start enjoying the things, right? So these are the silly mistakes which are not there. So without borrow, you can do subtraction and all. I think, yes, any doubts now? Okay, so what do you think are the disadvantages of Vedic mathematics now? I've given you some advantages today. Do you think any disadvantages? Yes, Joshi, Krishnaraj, Dhankumar, Durga.
I don't want to think about disadvantage right now.
Great.
Because I have to learn.
Yes, I'll give you 2. Yes, Dhankumar, Durga Pandey, any disadvantage you think? So the biggest disadvantage is what you'll do with your calculators. They will be of no use. So you may not like the calculators anymore. And second thing, your friends would be jealous. Today, just talk to anybody and tell what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 11. And if you give the answer instantly, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 5, see the response. People will feel jealous from you. Yes, how can you calculate so faster? Have you saw that movie Shakuntala Devi? Or you know the name of Shakuntala Devi? She was a numerologist as well as a
Yeah, I know.
mathematician.
So
So if you
Yeah.
see the movie, she, like I am adding 5 digits at a time, she could add 13 digits at a time. Right. So she was such a. So now, any questions you have?
No, sir.
Okay. So now you believe that the subject is magical. What we started with, welcome to the magic world of Vedic mathematics, and everybody was thinking, what magic? Now you think it is magic? Yes, it is magic for the kids. It is magic for those who were having that fear. So if fear is gone, if we are finding the subject interesting, then it is magic because our minds have changed. That is magic, right? It's not every time a thing moves away or a train is removed. So that is magic. Magic is when you change yourself within some time. One major change, Joshi, 576 into 121, you did yourself was a change, the way you thought, right? So this is, okay. I'll take 10 minutes more. Now, what are the situations? See, all of you are professionals. So what is the situation right now? If you are going for an interview today, does your certificate matters or your qualification only matters? No. Earlier, it was only certificate that matters. Okay, you are a gold medalist, your job is confirmed. Now, not. What is required today is presentation skills. Presentation, how you present it to the other people. So even if you are applying for a class teacher, earlier it was what you were teaching in a 4 walls. Now the situation is entirely different. Why? Because everyone is attending online classes. So at the one positive thing has happened is you are getting a global market. But the second challenge is that you are being compared with everyone on globally. Yes, Joshi, am I right or not?
Yeah, absolutely right.
Because like you will be selecting the best. Parents are also looking for the best. And I personally have seen these examples. There is a school opposite to my place and a very big school. Earlier, whatever a teacher used to tell, parents used to abide. Whatever, if a student makes, at the time of PTM, if a teacher said your child is not doing properly, everybody, the parents used to crash the child, scold the child there itself. Now things have changed. Now parents say, no, I have seen your class also, and they compare with the global because everything is available, right? That is what has happened. Similarly, if you are into a other job, a corporate job, if you are working 6 to 7 hours daily, that matters? No. What matters is when you are asked for a presentation, are you able to present your company or your in front of them? So what has happened basically, we all have become salesperson. Apart from our job, apart from our professional, we are basically salesperson. I am a teacher, but I have to present myself in such a way that it is presentable also and it is being understandable by the others. You go to a mall, you find so many stores. Everywhere you'll find a salesperson. Early in the morning, you get a call from insurance company, a bank company. Everybody is a salesperson now. So a teacher is also a salesperson because it's not that whatever she has taught, it's agreed. No. What depends right now is on two things, two major things. That is, first is content. So whenever you are going for something, your content should be unique. Your content should be very much clear to the audience. And second thing, deliver. How you deliver, that matters a lot, right? Now in a class, 10 students might have the same content, same book, but how they do it in the exam, that matters a lot. Similarly, here, delivery is very important. So when you're going to become a trainer, content, I would give you, every content is available. You need not to peep into any other book. Just Any doubt, anywhere you find, just message me, I'll clear your doubt. But delivery part, you have to work on, you have to focus on, correct? So let's start. Today's first step is you have to do your homework. So the homework would be, don't worry, homework would be all from the whatever we did today. Second important thing, all of you must have a Facebook page, because tomorrow we'll be learning how to launch the classes. So for that, you should have a Facebook page. You might be having a Facebook profile, but page is entirely different. Profile is where you get friends, and page is where you get professional likes, or you have a location, or where you get reviews, right? So anywhere, if you don't know what is a page, you can ask me, I'll share, I'll talk to you. And if possible, you can create an Instagram page. We both need, we need these two things tomorrow when we'll be discussing, so that you get the idea how to launch your classes, right? Any questions now? Yes. So 2 hours, 30 minutes. Bore ho gaye? Got bored?
Not bored.
But I didn't get more questions. So really,
Sir, next class will be focused on that self-marketing on digital world, or
no. 3 parts are there. One is scaring. You have not seen that the topics are finding scares. That would be 3 methods.
Yeah.
Then
So that just now you told that how to launch will know.
That is one part. That is also there, sir. That is necessary, because this workshop focus on learning and leading. So launch is one important part in this. But what you'll launch if you don't have the content? So what I have taught you today, children might take 3 to 4 classes for tables. They might take for 11 also 3 to 4 classes, and then scaring. So you have content, you'll be having content of at least 15, 16 classes. So 15, 16 classes means alternate day. If you go 1 month classes, you can take for any children. You can start with the workshops of tables only. So because for kids, tables are very important. Right. Right. Sure. Thank you very much. So we'll meet tomorrow at 2 sharp. Right. So if you have any questions, you can get back. One request, please save my number, because I'll be sharing all the details now by through broadcast. So for that, my number should be saved. Otherwise, you will not receive. Right. So everybody has my number. Please save it first. Right. So let's meet tomorrow. Okay, then. Bye-bye.
Okay, sir. Bye-bye. And thank you so much.
Thank you.